But I got out of it because it didn't seem to be too successful. This is going to be a pretty long video, so get prepared. I'm going to give you all a little bit of true background on me because I never really go public like this and talk about myself, but I feel like it's a need and a necessity. People don't seem to know me at all, and how nice and you know how much I do for people that I care about, but I'm 27 right now. My name is Kyle, but my nickname is Kelly. I'm recently getting out of a 4.5 year relationship with an older guy. He's in his 40s. When I met him, he was 30, 38 or 39, somewhere in there. We met in Atlanta. Right now, I am living in California. I've been here for about a year and a half. We moved here together. Like, he flew us here that time, but before that, I brought us here in my 18-wheeler truck because I'm a truck driver. I brought us here a couple times before that. I think I brought him here with me once, and I came twice before that by myself when I was training in my truck driving position or whatever with my previous job. But we pretty much got here, and he fell victim to what's the word I would say? Social. I don't know, trying to fit in. I guess you could say. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's just kind of what happened. He ended up trying to hang out with the cool kids. It felt like high school, like, and people. I don't know. I don't. I was raised in church and stuff like that, so I don't really care about other people liking the way I do things. I just do what I feel is right and what makes the most sense and what'll get me through in the long run. Like I'm not gonna sit here and kill myself for a dollar. That's how I look at life. Like money it's a trap. They want you to work yourself to death. That's what money's here for. It's to weed out the undesirables. You can always make money. You can't replace you can't replace like your eyeballs or your heart. And I'm the type of person like once you screw me over after I've spent. Now it's not even just so much about a financial thing either. Like, but let's just talk about that for a second. Like this guy was my first relationship ever. Like ever. I never dated anyone in high school. People watching from my high school probably see this. They can vouch for me. I never dated anyone in high school by choice. I was just a nerd. I wasn't thinking about stuff like that. I'm still a virgin. Like I've never slept with a female. I've messed around with lots of guys, but not as far as bottoming. I guess you could say I'm not a bottom. I'm a top when it comes to stuff like that. So I still look at myself as a virgin because I've never penetrated a female. And I'm getting really personal because this all needs to be explained and talked about because people seem to be lost as hell. They're believing lies. But pretty much, I was betrayed. Like, I was flown out here. Thank God I'm a strong person and I have, something to fall back on. And I picked up tarot and all that stuff to, balance my energies out. In the meantime, while I've been waiting this whole year for things to come together, I've like been robbed so many different times of like bikes, my laptop, all types of stuff. Thank God I know how to replace things, Like I'm not one to sit here and give up when things are taken from me. I can clearly sense people's jealousy without I'm not jealous of anyone. You don't see me going out taking other people's things. Like I learned my lesson in high school from doing that, and I had to pay for it. Thank God my record is clean. I don't have any felonies or anything like that. Like I used to smoke weed and all that, but now that it's legal in California, I don't think I'll be doing that anymore. Like I've been clean for almost over 2 months, almost 2 months, over 2 months, somewhere in there. I'm the type of person where I get more of a kick out of doing things when they're not legal. That's how it was when I was in high school drinking. Like I would drink with my friends because we were underage and it was fun to sneak around and do it. Like the same thing with weed. Like there was a rush in doing it when it was, not so mainstream. But anyway, there's just a lot of people here in California I've noticed that think they are more than what they are. Like people who eat out of trash cans and stuff like this right in front of you and they still think they're better than you. It's like, how can you look someone like that in the face seriously and believe anything they say or accept anything from them? And there's a lot of, like energy imbalances here in California too. People I don't know if they know about diseases. There's a lot of foreigners here. They don't really understand what, diseases are like tuberculosis, consumption, all those things. They're really serious. And there's a lot of Hispanic people here, Cubans, Dominicans, all those different types of people. And you just have to be careful when you deal with certain people on a certain level. Like smoking, there's tons of people on the beach who just smoke weed together and they're passing stuff back and forth, and it's ridiculous. Like it was being here in California has been a supreme spiritual awakening for me. It's just shown me how strong of a person I am. Like people they tear people down or try to really to make themselves feel better and to feed themselves. They lie for monetary gain, I guess. But I'm not that type of person. I'm more of a rugged. I'm kind of a Barbie, but I'm still rugged. You know what I mean? Like I'm really tough. I'm a Barbie, but I'm a tough Barbie. Like, don't play with me. I could like this. Don't let this smile fool you. People are afraid of me. They might talk behind my back, but they would never say it in my face, unarmed. But I don't know. I just was really disappointed in that relationship with him, and I would never get back with him. He showed his natural born black eyes. It's made me not want to ever date a black man again. When I was in high school, I never thought that I would end up dating a black guy. Like, especially my first boyfriend, serious one. Like, I never dreamed he'd be an older black man. I always assumed it would be a white guy because I was attracted to white men anyway. But I've just been going through a lot of different things here, and I'm just so glad I've accomplished so much, like so much under the radar. I haven't been going around bragging, like boasting on video and on the phone and telling all my so-called friends. Like at this point in my life, I'm my only friend, and I don't know what everyone else is doing. All the people I know that were, in school with me have like had babies, and they're like locked up like in their home taking care of children or different things like that. I know certain people have like addictions and stuff like that. Like I didn't go down any of those roads. Like I've just been trying to keep my driver's license straight because when you're a truck driver, you have to be an adult about everything. You have to move very slow. That's the main principle of truck driving. You have to move slow with everything because that's very serious. Like think about it. People, truck drivers pull gasoline that you put in your vehicle all over the country. That's the step. That's the path I'm going down now, to be a hazmat driver, and that takes a little bit of time. It's just like going to school all over again. Just imagine coming out here, breaking up with your partner for 4.5 years or whatever, and having to totally revamp your career by yourself with no support from your family. Like, I'm not whining or complaining about it. I'm just being straight up real and honest. I just need to put my story out there to some extent. I'm not going to go around blabbing to everybody, but I was seriously betrayed by somebody I put a lot of time and, effort into. And it really sucks that it ended up that way, but I'm really happy that I discovered another part of myself that I didn't really I didn't really know was there, Like I become a way stronger person. Like I never thought I'd be getting on video talking like this, like, and be totally comfortable with the face looking back at me. Like, I don't feel ugly or anything like that. Like, I'm just very proud of myself. Like, I was seriously bullied, and I'm just now starting to soften up and let people in. When you're bullied and beat up and like robbed and stuff like that, it makes you an angry person. Like, you don't want to be nice to people. You want to, frown and mope around and get over that. I didn't cry about the situation. Like, I wanted to beat up people and snap, but I didn't do that. I only defended myself when I needed to or when something of mine was stolen to a certain extent. I've been dealing with different police situations. Like, I've had so many different police reports filed on my behalf and stuff like that. It's insane. Like, the mind frame a lot of people are in. I don't I don't know, but I do like California. I'm gonna try to work something out. But I'm more of a mobile type of living person anyway. Like, I like that on the go lifestyle. I don't know if I want to buy a camper or something like that. Who knows? I can start having like camper mobile videos or something, teaching y'all how to survive, you know, on the go. Because I know a lot of people are trapped in stuck in their houses, and they have tons of bills to take care of, which is so sad. I'm blessed to not have to deal with all those stresses. Children. I thought about having kids, but I like being a virgin more. I just feel like I have more power, and I just appreciate myself more. I don't know. It takes a lot of willpower to say no to things the easy way, like tax refund money and all that. Society is set up to make you want or like feel like you have to have children to be successful and to take care of yourself. Like, if you don't have children or dependents on your tax return, they take all your money. Stuff like that. Like, it's subliminal. Like, people don't talk about these things, but it's the truth. I've worked tons of jobs, and if I had children right now, I'd have all types of vehicles and different things like that. But I chose to not go down that road because it's not worth it. I'm not going to bring a child into this world if I'm not going to be there 160 million bajillion percent for that child. Like, that's asinine to me to keep bringing children into the world if you're not going to be there with them full time, not just part time. So that's all this video is about. I just wanted to come and kind of give my stance on my broken relationship. Like, it seemed, and people who might, because it goes pretty deep. If people see like the result or aftermath of what happened, because I took his last name because we made an agreement, and he said that I could take his last name. And I know he has a baby mom and all that. And I don't know, she might watch this video, and he has a daughter and she might watch this video. But just know that it was an agreement we made. Like, I have all types of, you know, history with this guy. I'm not saying I'm not blackmailing anyone because I haven't talked to him at all. For my own well-being, I don't want to get stuck back into I don't want to get stuck back down the rabbit hole when I'm trying to better myself. And I don't really want to keep having to explain myself to people. And plus he likes to smoke weed a lot, and I can't do that when I'm a truck driver. We're just too different. So I just prefer to be alone for a while. Possibly, indefinitely, possibly. I don't know. Maybe I just want to be single and hook up with people randomly. I don't think I want to get married and all of that. I don't think that's for me. Because the way the money system's set up, it's all twisted.